Ever imagined waking up to the roar of a T-Rex right outside your window? What if Earth was still the kingdom of dinosaurs, and humans, if we existed at all, were nothing but tiny, shivering creatures in the shadows? Let's step into a world where the asteroid missed, and dinosaurs never gave up their throne. You probably know the classic story. 66 million years ago, a giant asteroid slammed into Earth, wiped out the dinosaurs, and made room for mammals and, eventually, us. But what if that cosmic accident never happened? Would the world be run by scaly giants? Would mammals have ever made it out of hiding? And most importantly, tiny, mostly nocturnal, darting through the underbrush and hoping not to get noticed by the real giants stomping above. Our entire lives would revolve around survival. Imagine villages built high in the trees, watchtowers to spot predators, children taught from birth to stay silent at night. Ecosystems would be designed around feeding, sheltering, and surviving the world's biggest animals. Forests would be tough and sparse, not lush and shady, every plant racing to grow back after being munched by a herd of hungry wetlands, and rivers would swarm with giant aquatic reptiles. The climate itself might be warmer and wetter, with thick, muggy air to support all that biomass, and tools designed for keeping giant teeth and claws at bay. Birds would still exist, but many would look much closer to their ancient relatives: less robin, more raptor. Our tools, our technology, even our myths would be built around avoiding or defending against dinosaurs. Think less conquerors of Earth and more eternal survivors. Our architecture might look like giant tree houses or underground bunkers. Our weapons would be for scaring off predators, not hunting small game. Our cultures and stories would be built around fear, respect, and the ever-present danger of dinosaurs lurking just beyond the light. The planet would be a wild, dangerous, beautiful place ruled by the descendants of the creatures that once roared across the Cretaceous. Watch the next video to keep exploring the biggest what-ifs of all time. And if we did make it, we'd live in awe of the original rulers of Earth. In a dinosaur world, forget about it. Most of these animals never would have evolved. The ones that did survive would be tiny and wild, impossible to tame. Human diets and economies, if we existed, would be completely different. Maybe we'd eat nuts, fruit, and bugs, or fish from the rivers, but never a hamburger or a glass of milk. Giant sauropods stripping trees down to twigs, herds of triceratops grazing on endless grasslands, and terrifying predators like T-Rex patrolling their kingdoms. The modern animal kingdom, nearly unrecognizable. And strange forms, aquatic monsters in the oceans, terrifying flyers in the skies, armored and horned beasts on land. Even if the famous asteroid missed, volcanoes, climate swings, or other disasters could eventually thin out the dinosaur ranks. But unless something equally massive happened, the age of dinosaurs might have lasted tens of millions of years longer. The odds of mammals or any other group taking over would be incredibly low. Mammals would have to get even sneakier, or maybe retreat to the few places. Dinosaurs couldn't reach high mountains, remote islands, deep caves. Every day would be a struggle for survival, and any big evolutionary leap like becoming smarter or more social would have to happen in the shadow of the dinosaurs. No lions, no bears, no horses, no dogs wagging their tails at the door. The mammals that managed to survive would be tiny, quick, and very, very careful. If dinosaurs hadn't vanished, mammals probably would have stayed exactly like that: small, secretive, and never daring to dream bigger. Would humans even be here? For millions of years, dinosaurs ruled every continent. Mammals back then, think of them as the world's permanent underdogs. Mammals needed that gap in the market after the extinction to really diversify, to get bigger, smarter, and take over new roles in the food chain. Without that chance, it's likely our ancestors would have stayed small, scurrying through the ferns at night, always one step away from becoming someone's dinner. Now imagine Earth today. Instead of herds of elephants or packs of wolves, you'd see forests and plains dominated by massive, thundering dinosaurs. Here's the big question. Could humans ever have evolved in a world still ruled by dinosaurs? The odds are, frankly, slim. But let's play with the idea. What if, against all odds, some line of mammals did evolve into something human-like? If dinosaurs never left, the entire planet would look different. Even the skies would look different. Imagine huge, leathery winged flyers soaring over the forests, or brightly colored feathered dinosaurs calling from the treetops. Our modern world is full of animals we take for granted. Cows in the fields, horses to ride, sheep to shear, cats and dogs for company. But life finds a way, right? If dinosaurs kept evolving, the world would fill up with new. Let's not forget, Earth is a dangerous place. If humans ever appeared, we'd be a footnote in a world of giants. A world where dinosaurs never went extinct is a world completely alien to us. No elephants, no dogs, maybe no people at all. Curious, what else could have changed history forever?